water, guys, water. What's up, folks? Welcome back to the Sunshine State. This is FLA Tours. I'm Christian Clay. If you're new here, this is Josh Hurd, one of the Rockstar agents on the team. And we are in Bartow, Highland City, South Lakeland. It kind of merges into this little area. So I'm just gonna call it Highland City.
Call it Highland City.
And we're at Catfish Country, which is a really good restaurant right here. So it's gonna be a Bartow address, but like I said, Highland City. I mean, they serve a great brunch and dinner and lunch, so very popular down here. What's the name of the community we're checking out today?
Checking out Meadows South. DR Horton and Lennar builders are in here. We'll be checking out mostly DR today.
Very, very nice. Okay, so we're gonna swing through there. Really quickly before we get started, two things I'm gonna leave down below for you. One is a way you can reach out. It could be as simple as a text message, email, call, whatever is easy for you. And the second is the main YouTube channel. Check that out when you're done with this video right here. I'll link that down below. Now, leading into the community, and this is why we do this for you, so you can see exactly what it looks like going into the community, right? I think I can take you into a model home, or I can, drive you into a community and show you pictures and it looks lovely, but I want you to see exactly what it looks like to drive in, because that's what you're going to be looking at if you're considering this place. So with Highland City, with North Bartow, South Lakeland, whatever you want to call this, you have beautiful homes out here, right? Like this is like a private little 6-home community right there, the private road, and these homes are sitting on 6-7 acres, right? Beautiful, big, large custom homes. And that's for a long time what Highland City was known for, right? And so now you have, obviously, with all the land, some builders buying some of the land, and with Lakeland being the #2 move to city per an article that I just read, there's areas like this that are needing to be built out for people that are considering the area. So Lakeland doesn't have a lot of new construction, to be honest with you. So to have something like this gives people a lot of variety. So, but yeah, I mean, I'll make sure on the way out, I'll put the drone in the air. I'll show you some of these homes on the way in, and that way you can see, what it looks like. But we have DR and Lennar. We're going to talk about some of DR's products today, right?
Yeah. Excuse me. So this community, they're looking at about 300 homes right now for their phase 1, we'll call it. Looking to add another, they don't have the exact numbers, but I'm going to say 300, another additional 300 for their phase 2, 3. They do have 5 different homes models to choose from, which is nice in these bigger communities. You have more options. You're not all looking the same. DR Horton is a spec builder, so what you see is what you get with these homes. There are no changes. You can ask them 1,000 times. The answer is always going to be no. However, the only option you do have is a little bit of color option. So all their homes come with the granite counters in the kitchen, so they'll run like a light blue granite and some backsplash to match that, or any other color they choose in this community. So you do have that option of picking a model and then choosing which color you want. That's about it. You are more than welcome when you buy this home after it's closed to make any changes interior you want. If you want to paint the whole thing purple, go right for it. It's yours. But as far as before you buy it, no changes there.
Obviously, make sure you check with your HOA, but I've seen it done before. I have seen it done before. But yeah, so you can do whatever it is that you want as per the rules, right? And it's all on you if you want to do that after the home is closed. There's some perks to having a spec builder. It's just less thinking in the buying process as far as, and when I say thinking, I'm not talking about the numbers and all of the details that you need to know about. I'm talking about just uncertainty and like what color you want, what model you want, what floor do you want. They make it easy, right? Here's your 5 packages. You get to choose from those packages. If you like this color scheme in this home, these are the lots that we have them on, and you can check those out. So
right on.
DR and Lennar, right? I know we're checking out DR today, but DR and Lennar, same product. I think it's like, I was telling him earlier, it's like Adidas and Nike, right? They're competing with each other. Both of them offer spec homes. Both of them all inventory homes. Both of them give you, incentives change all the time. I get calls from my reps every day, like, oh, today on this home, we're giving out $15,000 for closing costs. And then some homes, it's with Lennar is like $10,000. So they change all the time. So you have to reach out to us to see, what incentives are being out for the home at the time. I will say this, with DR Horton, our team is about 1 sale away from becoming what they call a VIP agent. We don't work for them. It's just that DR has like some sort of incentive program for us. Like we've sold X amount of homes with them, so they're actually going to give our clients an extra bonus. I think it's like $1,000 extra. So if they're giving you $13,000 in closing costs, with us you'll get $14,000 in closing costs, which is really cool and it helps. So
let's talk numbers.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we got a $25 a month HOA here.
That's affordable.
Yeah. There is a CDD that's a little higher. That's going to be just above $2,000 a year. That's packaged or bundled with your escrow, your property taxes, all that. So you're not paying a lump sum every year. That comes out every month in your mortgage, and then when it's due, they pay it. So
yeah,
I like to describe a mortgage as those water buckets at a water park, where the water just fills in, and then when it's time to pay, the bucket just dumps out. That's the easiest way. That's the easiest way I can describe a mortgage. Everything's just bundled in.
Yeah.
When the bucket fills up, it just dumps and pays where it needs.
But hold on, let me say that to them. I'm gonna erase that part right there.
Yeah.
So how I like to explain like your mortgage and your escrow and stuff is like every month bucket fills up, and at the end of the year, it pours out and pays for your taxes and insurance and all that stuff.
That's crazy. That's crazy good.
You like that?
Let me write that down.
You can have that, man.
All right, I'm gonna use that.
No, that's really good. It's a great way of explaining it. So yeah, so your CDD will be bundled into your monthly payment at the end of the year. It'll be released from escrow, so you don't have to remember, oh shoot, I have to pay my CDD or my taxes or insurance, right? It's all taken care of for you.
Right. You do have a CDD, but it does pay for the pool. The community has a pool, has a dog park, has a tot lot. Is that right?
Tot lot. That's right.
So a little swing set, slides, stuff like that.
Let's go to the pool. Let's drive by and see what it looks like here. There is a lot of land out here. Like he was saying, I mean, 300 homes right now. I've done a lot of business with DR and Lennar. It's not stopping at 300, and we'll take you to the back and show you all of the land that they have available. So they'll just fill up their phase, open up a new phase, which they're already developing back there. And so I think if you're somebody that you don't need to be in a rush, we're here if you need us. But if you're somebody that's like, I need a home, I don't know when you're watching this video, you can expect this community to be going on for quite some time. Yeah, these cool roundabouts. I like the roundabouts because it slows people down. If you're a heavy-footed person, man, and especially you start going downhill, you just go crazy. These roundabouts, you have to slow down.
Keeps you going.
Keeps you moving, right? They're not like full stops. So,
this community, it's kind of, you'd think in the middle of nowhere, but just within minutes, a little north, you have Publix. There's Walgreens, a couple food spots. So you're close to the action. You're probably about 10-15, I'd say, to downtown Lakeland.
Oh, yeah.
Which is in the process of just booming, and new restaurants and shops opening up. So anywhere from a little dive bar to higher end restaurant, it's down there for you. So.
Absolutely. We're talking about Harry's old place, right?
Yeah, Harry's Seafood downtown.
Harry's Seafood. What we said is our next couple of consultations, while supplies last, our next couple of consultations, we'll take some of you to Harry's. So if you come down here, you want to take a look at some properties, we'll meet at Harry's, or afterwards we'll meet at Harry's. We'll take care. I just love that dang place, man. Yeah. I think you guys would love it too. We just passed the pool, but he was talking about downtown, and we're going to swing you around and show you some more properties so you can see some of these exteriors. That place is going nuts right now. Axe throwing, cigar bars. They got a new tiki lounge that they're going to be opening up. They do hookah for those who like it, but really nice coffee shops. All sorts of stuff, man. That place is really, really nice. They do First Friday, where they bring all of the businesses to the street. They have tents. You can try food. You can check out everybody's stuff that they're making, and it's really cool. I think that their downtown is competing with a lot of different downtowns for sure. Then you have Lake Mirror right there, which is beautiful. So if you ever go to Lakeland's downtown in the morning time, which my office used to be down there in the morning, man, with that sun rising right there by I think it's Lake Mirror. Is that Lake Mirror? There where the
behind like the police station and all that.
Yeah.
I believe that's Lake Mirror.
And then you have they have food halls and breweries, and it's just, there's so much going on. So we'll maybe do a driving tour down there one day. We'll just talk about everything. So DR and Lennar, I was saying, hand in hand, same builder. What's going to separate the two is really going to depend on what it is that you want in a model, in a color, in a lot. because at the end of the day, the quality is going to be roughly the same. They're both going to offer just about the same warranty package. It's just incentives change on a regular basis too, so incentives might be another thing for you. And keep in mind, things they say are set in stone, and they are as far as the building process, but there have been times where I've negotiated some things, whether it's less in escrow for my buyer, and I'm not promoting that to you guys. I can't just do that for everybody, but if we have the right scenario and you really need it, hold on, let me just be quiet right here. Look at all this dang land out here. I'll put the drone in the air so you can see it. That's a ton of land, right? And they're already developing this out, so that's probably going to be their next phase. And then if they continue to buy more land, I mean, this place is just going to continue to grow. But yeah, I mean, I've been able to do a lot for people. So if we have the right circumstances and you're genuinely wanting to get into something and there's a scenario where you just can't, where there's a hiccup in the way, that's where we come into play right here.
Yeah, there's always options out there. A lot of people think realtors, they think, oh, I gotta pay this guy thousands of dollars. When we're on the buyer side, you know, it's free for you. We're here at your disposal, if you want to say. We work for you for free. The builders take care of us on the other end.
Yeah.
And so if you can go directly to a builder, they're not going to tell you their incentives. They're just going to want you to give them everything they're asking and call it a day, where we're going to dig in and say, hey, we got some guys for you.
Yeah.
What do you got for us?
That's actually a great point right there. Like, in exactly what he was saying, like a builder's job is to sell their product, right? Nike is designed to sell Nike. They're not going to send you to Reebok or Adidas, right? Lennar's not going to send you to DR Horton. They're going to say, hey, this is the DR home you need, and if you say no, they're going to try to give you another one and another one. They're not going to just let you go. With us, cost you $0, we can show you a variety of homes, a variety of places. And also we have the experience to leverage things. I'm not saying builders are bad people, but I've seen some crap, guys. I've seen some crap. I've had people call me genuinely concerned about something, and you know, they already have a contract with the builder and I can't do anything about that. But before you run into those issues, make sure you have somebody that's going to fine comb through everything and hold these people accountable, because at the end of the day, man, sales, and they may have a home that you really, really love, and I'm not trying to deter you from that, but sales are sales. Like, that's what they do, right? Like, they may be passionate about selling their home, but their objective is to sell as many of these homes as they can so they can get paid, right? So what my job is to slow it down, leverage everything that we have, and hold them accountable for you guys. So, you know, and then on the backside, we always talk about this, like how we started this channel was, if you're living out of state, out of town, what we do is personalized videos for you, driving tours, so you can see what areas look like. If you're considering lot 1 and 3, we'll go out there, fly the drone, show you lot 1 and 3, right? Like, these are things, and you'll get a personalized link. Same thing with all of your inspections, closing, all of that stuff. If you can't make it to it, we got you.
Absolutely. Yeah, and again, we do these tours in these communities. They're great communities. It's less hassle, I would say, than a resale home, but the process isn't much different. So if you love the area and the video and you want to be here, we can do a resale home in the community. It doesn't have to be here. And I believe some of these builders, if you love the home, they will, and you have land, they will build the home on the land for you.
Yep, there are some builders,
and we can certainly help you with the land process as well. So
absolutely,
there's always options. There's a lot of options that I didn't know when I first bought my house that there was out there. So we'll be your guide. We'll tell you those processes and things that can help you out.
And this guy right here on the resale side is a maniac. I've had to slow him down before, like, hey, but no, all seriousness, he's a great negotiator. He gets things done, and you know, he fights for his people. So he won't let things, you know, slide. So that's one thing. And we made our bread and butter, like we made our business off of the resale side. So although we love new construction, we do a lot of new construction, like we're really, really experienced on the resale side. I'm going to take you outside the community here and show you kind of 540A where it pops you out while we continue to complete the driving tour. But yeah, Lennar, DR, let us know if you want any personalized videos of any particular models. All you got to do is let us know down below. Completely forgot, I wanted to start doing this at the beginning of the video. Where are you guys watching from? I want to make sure I ask that in the beginning of the video. We see people from all over the country and people that are from out of the country as well. So comment down below. I'm very interested in knowing where you all are watching from. Hit the like button and let us know where the heck you want us to go and do a driving tour for you, and we'll do it. I promise you that.
Absolutely. Yeah, hit the share button too.
Yeah.
If you know somebody moving or looking to move, doesn't hurt just to check it out, check a few videos out. So
yeah, wouldn't it be cool if you were considering an area and we did a video like this for you, a personal video? That's what we do. That's exactly what we do for you guys. So
yeah, we both iPhone guys, so you can just text us. We'll sit there and text with you all night, answer your questions. Right.
But what if they have Android?
We'll still talk to you.
We can
no
hop
discrimination,
on a call.
but
we can hop on a call if you have an Android. No,
can't FaceTime. We got a call.
That's funny. There is Bartow Hospital, maybe 10 minutes up the road.
Yeah, that's the closest hospital.
If you all didn't know, here's a cool fun fact about Bartow Hospital that you might not know. Ray Lewis was born there. You know Ray Lewis?
Yeah.
#1 linebacker. Well, some people say he was the #1 linebacker, you know, to play in the NFL. But Ray Lewis was actually born Bartow Hospital. He went to school, Kathleen, up the road here. But Lakeland is a huge city. Polk County is very big, and it's kind of merged between Tampa and Orlando, so it's seeing a ton of growth. I'm gonna head up to 548. We can cut through here.
Yeah, on the subject of football, Lakeland High School, back-to-back state champs in football. There are, if you're looking at athletics, you know, Tampa, yes, you got Sarasota with IMG Academy, Tampa Tech, those schools, big schools, but there are schools locally. If you want smaller schools, I guess you could say, there are athletics and academics here.
Lakeland is crazy, and they're a powerhouse.
Lakeland, actually, #1, if you're into sports, defensive back in the country, is now playing with Deion Sanders in Colorado, and he's right out of Lakeland High School. So that's.
So I played football here in Bartow, and I grew up in South Florida too, so I've seen some athletes in my life. But Lakeland, or just Polk in general, right? They have a lot of athletes out here, and usually they all kind of find their way to Lakeland somehow, some way, right? But yeah, so powerhouse. Like when I played 09, 08, 09, like Lakeland was like 05, 06, 07. They just went back to back state champs. So it seems like their whole team went to the University of Florida.
Right, yeah, Florida seems like a powerhouse for, I guess, the South in general. That's why the SEC is so good. And
yeah, we should start a sports podcast.
We should.
If you all didn't know, I'm going to tell you a quick fun fact. I don't even know if you know, Heard. You might not know. My wife actually pitched for the University of Florida. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Okay, cool. So she won a national championship with them. She was a 4-time All-American. Really cool. I don't really tell you guys this stuff on the channel. Every now and then we'll be out and somebody's like, you know, runs up to her and asks her for like an autograph or a picture or something like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's my wife.
Yeah.
That's my wife. I didn't know her when she did all that stuff, but she did. So
has she ever pitched to you?
Yes, believe it or not. So when I first met her, she was going to the pros. So she played 2 years for the pros, and she skipped a year. So she won the national championship, graduated, and then I kind of met her before she went to the pros, and so I was her catcher.
There you go.
It's not easy, bro. It's not easy. Salute to the catchers out there. That is crazy. Yes, I geared all the way up. There are some times I got a little bold and, you know, just wore a mitt or whatnot. But, man, they can move that ball, dude. That is crazy. It's a fun sport, too, if you watch it. It's very fast-paced.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is it for our tour. Once again, you know, make sure you liked if you haven't liked. Let us know where you want us to tour next for you. You don't have to commit to buying something. Just let us know down below. Give us an area that you're considering, and we'll make sure we get it done. This is Billy Hurd right here. We look forward to hearing from you. So, until next time.